Last week on FlightWin TV.
Hey, chicken and mambo sauce, chicken and mambo sauce. I need it. I need it.
What's happening?
What's up, Al?
Hey, Al.
What's happening?
Talk about how would you feel if your significant other had a male best friend? Would that fly for you? Would that not? Like, how you feel about that whole idea, just in relationships?
That nigga better be gay, right?
To be a kumbaya moment with everybody, all races.
The whole world.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, it could be,
kumbaya moment.
It could be, but it's so much bit confusion. You know what I'm saying? Just being pumped into the masses. You know what I'm saying? Because
from what I've observed from other people who got readers from other readers, it's usually things that you already know. It's just more so in a subconscious way, because the subconscious is like one of the most powerful things that humans utilize all the time without realizing it. We're usually guided by our subconscious, and that was.
If that relationship started in middle school, and then all of a sudden I meet the girl post college or post high school, but she already done built up 10 years of friendship with a male that could have been like the guy next door. You know what I'm saying? That they grown up and did all types of everything together with. Like,
wait a minute, hold on.
Not sexual. Not
that's right.
Yeah, it's time for Flight Room reviews once again.
This movie made me miss a toxic relationship. I'm like, yo,
Rating this shit like this is weird.
But why is this nigga saying we was smoking on we almost was smoking on that 69 pack for the love of our why
that's what I mean. That's it.
Like, no,
Fuck it out of here, man. You want to?
And the people that actually want that shit, that's just kind of some people's way of like having their cake and ice cream. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's my best friend. Like that, you're just using that as a scapegoat to talk to another nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
Goddamn catacombs.
That looked like a fucking Marvel movie. Something just went through the ground.
That nasty ass macaroni and cheese.
Hell yeah, that fucking crab blue box shit.
And we are live. Welcome to the Flight Room Podcast number 44. I'm actually happy to be back, and I saw some of the the recap. That shit was funny, man. Y'all did a job last week. Just wanted to say welcome everybody. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for showing the support, and also for some of the participation. And I think you know what I'm saying. Like the more interaction we get, the more we can play off that. So we appreciate it. Just want to shout out to my man Remy, please. I see you top left corner. My man Corey Mike, CeeLo. How you feeling, bro?
Awesome.
Good word.
Magnificent.
My man Lighthouse, how are you?
What's good? What's up?
Yes, sir. And Concord Pen HD.
Hey, you already know what it is. Hello.
Yes, sir. I like the backdrop, bro. You got the city view right there.
Yeah, man, we chilling right now. We chilling.
It's slice shit.
Slice it. I'm looking at the highway. Yeah.
Shoot, I see that globe. All black everything.
Oh yeah, I got the Africa part show too.
Yeah, that's a nice touch. See, black history month too.
All right, so let's jump into the first topic. I was actually gonna do the movie review, but we might have to warm up to that, right? So let's go to slept on rappers. Slept on rappers.
Damn. Okay.
Let's go to slept on rappers.
Good one to start.
Because I feel like we can actually name a couple of them and just like kind of run them things off. It's an echo.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, say Al? How are you doing, bro? Can you hear us?
Yeah, he can. I don't know.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. All right, bet. All right, bet. So
Nah.
so I I'll start it off. And I always say just one rapper because I do think he's like he's underground, but he is like slept on, and that is Currency. And I feel like he puts out so much music, and I don't have to skip any of them songs. Like I literally can play his albums all the way through, and it's dope as shit on like a road trip. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like you could play like a good 45, 50 minutes just solid. And I think he spits out like albums and mixtapes. So that would be my first one. I'm gonna pass it, and I guess we can do a round.
Hold on, I gotta. Why are like what makes a rapper slept on? Is that like a bigger question? Like
I would
what
say
makes
not enough recognition.
You know it's going to be, recognition, popularity.
Hold on, P. We'll come back to you. I don't know, but yeah, answer that again. What makes a rapper slept on?
So I think it's the recognition, and then it's also like the sales and notoriety, right? Because like, if you ask somebody that doesn't listen to rap who Currency is, they won't know. If you ask somebody that doesn't listen to rap who Drake is, they would know who that is.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
I think that's just just sheer notoriety, and I don't know what his sales look like through music, but I know he makes more money doing other things.
Yeah, true. I feel like it'd be the content too, because some of these artists, rappers are mainstream, and some of them are underground. Just like he was saying, Currency is a perfect example of underground rapper. Just like you said, Drake though, that's mainstream.
Who got the feds coming?
That's coming down the street.
Oh, I see him in the background.
He in the hood, not the rapper.
I got a slept on rapper that people really don't talk about, and like as full as MMG lineup is, Meek Mill, Wale, all that shit. I mean, y'all would probably say they slept on rappers, but no, the most slept on rapper in that camp is Gunplay. As far as like, as far as like wordplay and line of work, Gunplay is an extremely slept on rapper.
He got some beats too.
Yeah, and this is like how many rappers period can go bar for bar with Kendrick Lamar? Have you ever heard that cartoons and cereal jump? Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
And the thing with Gunplay, whenever you listen to his verses, you be like, hold on, like, this nigga going in, like, you don't expect it, but he do it every time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's true. I agree with that one. I'm gonna go with one. I mean, we all fans of him, but I feel like on a mainstream level, he not, really, he don't get that much recognition as Big Crit. I think he's one of the most talented people in rap game.
Music,
but he just for some reason he's just not getting that he don't have that mainstream appeal for some reason. But I think he give you conscious records, he give you strip club records, he give you like riding records. He got it all. He give you the little funk Outkast sounding type joints. So I think Big Crit is definitely underrated.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good pick. It's another one we talk about him pretty often. I feel like Freddie Gibbs is kind of underrated. I think now he's starting to bubble. Probably like this last year.
Yeah.
For real, but before that, before his incident, before he went to jail, I don't think he was as popular as he is now.
Yeah, but like the amount of work as far as like quality wise, the nigga got nominated for a Grammy like recently. Like I don't think anybody else in this category has been nominated for a Grammy. Yeah, Freddie Gibbs been going in. I think right now he's probably the best rapper out for real. At this point in time, he's the best rapper out. Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
I would have to agree with that.
He's like unheralded, but I wouldn't say he's slept on for people that know rap in this space of time right now.
Right.
I mean, it's not a bad submission, but at the same time, he's getting accolades. Yeah.
I felt like I was reaching anyway, like I said, because the last year and a half, I feel like he's been coming on strong, man.
Yeah, and consistently.
Yeah,
and
like
about 3 years.
Yeah, complete. Yeah, complete top to bottom projects, like no skips whatsoever. Excellent production. Collabs. Features, all that shit. Yep. Even like the performances, as far as like Tiny Desk and the Boiler Room and shit like that. Yeah,
he was just on a Joe Rogan podcast,
and allegedly,
right.
Allegedly, him and Push supposed to be doing an album together too.
So Freddie Gibbs, that's gonna be epic. I would even say Pusha. Yeah, I would even say Pusha's a slept on rapper. But
he's highly respected. Though I think it's a couple guys, they may not get that much recognition, but as far as like within the sport, you know what I'm saying? I guess you would say like Pusha's definitely not even say Currency. I think Currency is respected amongst like hip hop, like within the circles, but like you said, he's not known outside, but within the circles, he's worked with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And like I think he's respected, but he's not like popular on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hey Corey,
we can probably say that about everybody we're talking about for real. We can probably say about everybody.
Corey, who's a slept on rapper? I know your ass ain't in tune with the streets right now. Who's a slept on rapper?
Slept on rapper.
He about to say somebody old as shit right now.
I am. I'm gonna say a slept on rapper. I'm gonna say a slept on rapper is Big Pun. Cause you're
my gosh, nigga, how is he's an all-time great.
You still hear about Biggie. You might even hear of course you hear about Pac, but you might even hear about Big L out there. But you don't really hear nobody say nothing about Big Pun. And he is definitely a slept on rapper.
Rappers, I mean, rappers are not gonna tell you that.
Know who he was though.
Yeah.
He had a hit. He has like hits.
That shit come on today. That's not a slept on rapper.
No, he slept on. He slept on. He slept on. I'm telling you, he slept on. It's like you'll hear about Mobb Deep.
Oh my gosh! How you even put them in the same sentence?
Exactly, but you'll hear about Mobb Deep before you hear about Big Pun. When the last time you heard anybody mention Big Pun?
Anytime fucking I don't want to be a player. Come on, nigga.
And when does that come on?
Anytime, right? A fucking King Sierra or some shit like that. Damn.
What the hell do y'all be watching? But I got all right. I'm gonna go with, and I'm also gonna go with. He's still alive. I'm gonna go with Busta Rhymes. I think he's highly.
Oh my lord! Al, please. Al, who's a slept on rapper, please?
Hey, just so I'm not duplicating who y'all say already.
Yeah.
Currency,
Freddie Gibbs,
Currency, Big Crit,
Big Pun,
Freddie Gibbs,
Gunplay.
Yeah,
Gunplay. Yeah.
I like that. I like that Crit one. But he's mainstream. But I feel like even as we talk about rappers, a lot of the times he's not in the conversation. He just did a versus, and I think that put him like that. That made us remember him a lot more. But I mean, he's always talked about, but he's not talked about as one of the top tier ones. And I'm gonna just go Jadakiss.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's once again, I know he's mainstream and I know he's popular, but at the same time, he don't get like a lot of the recognition. And like that catalog that he did on that versus, along with his catalog that he has, definitely should make him in some of those categories. But he's just never in that conversation. The only conversation he's in is who has the best laugh and who has the best laugh and rap.
I just think that whole era, as in rappers in that era, slept on.
Yeah, I was right though too, because he went toe to toe like every song. Like, it was crazy, and he produced some things that I didn't even know he produced.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Because you can say Fab is slept on. That's that era. You can say
Yep. When T.I. is supposed to do the verses with Busta Rhymes at first though.
But that one. Anyway, yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna see that. Would anybody in the comments say anything?
Slept on rappers? No.
No,
They just like the people in the comments just like popular things. So yeah, they don't know rap. Rap
Yo,
for
I
real.
got a couple. I got two more. I got King Los.
Who?
And the reason why I say King Los.
Oh yeah.
King Los. He's a lyricist, man. I've heard some of his stuff locally. You know, he's in DMV. But the Ballad can spit, and I think he actually like a lot of people don't know about King Los is he actually teaches like he mentors people on how to like
how to spit.
Yeah, how did it like their the crispness and everything like that. The ballad is sharp, yo. And then the other one I had, which I don't know if y'all really fuck with him, but I think it's a couple of songs that I heard, and it was like, like he kind of it was three people on the song on the verses. I'm sorry, not the verses, but on the track, and he held his own. He actually almost like surpassed people. But I'm gonna say Vic Mensa, man. Vic Mensa.
Oh, Vic Mensa.
Yeah, he kind of threw me off with the whole dress wearing thing.
Yeah, he did. Like when he ventured over there, I was like, bruh. But the funny thing, he was performing
and makeup.
Skirt. He was performing in a skirt with pants and some Timbs, and he like murdered this one song. Like
I think that's an automatic disqualification.
I don't even understand.
You like Young Thug? That means Young Thug can't be in the top.
Yeah, he's not.
I got one though. I don't even know if y'all fuck with him, but I got Kodak Black. I like Kodak Black.
As a slept on rapper.
Yep, I think he's a slept on rapper. If you actually take the time, go ahead and get one of his albums or just listen to some shit. I'm sure y'all got Apple or your Pandora or whatever. Get you a Kodak Black channel. I'm telling you.
No, Kodak knows. I think.
Yeah, he actually alright. He can rap though.
Yeah.
I think know about him though.
I don't know. People
I'm saying.
So real quick, somebody in the chat said, "What's a song?" Or basically, just go around the room and what's a song that we can pinpoint to? They're basically trying to figure out these slept on rappers. What's a song that we can recommend for one of these slept on rappers that would put them onto game? You know what I'm saying? So for like Currency, what's a song that somebody who isn't familiar with Currency could listen to? And that's just like on the spot. What's the song that we could listen to by Currency, or what's the song we could listen to by Freddie Gibbs that'll put us on to game and be like, oh shit, well we should listen more. You know what I mean?
Freddie Gibbs just asked the Grammys. Like the nigga been doing it. Freddie, the Freddie Kane jump, the Alfredo jump, the jump with Mad Lib.
Drop with School.
Oh yeah,
What's
Gang Signs.
Gang Signs.
Yeah, Gang Signs. If you look this shit, it's on our Instagram right now. Go ahead and look at our Instagram. Hit the link tree in the comments. Yeah. Fab, any of the Soul Tapes, Summertime Shootouts, Jada, shit.
Everything.
Kiss the Game Goodbye. I mean,
that's where you started.
Yeah.
That's Freddie versus Jason mixtape.
Any Diddy verse you heard back in the day, Jada wrote that shit. Who else we say? Gunplay. Like I said, the cartoon and serial jump when he went bar for bar with Kendrick Lamar. Y'all say he's the best lyricist. Yeah. If anybody I'm missing, Big Crit.
Currency too. Even
Currency,
you can go to Wiz for
you can go.
Currency.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. What's the jump?
Car Service.
Car Service. Yeah. Car Service with Monster Beats, Back of Bernie's, the joint. What's the joint he did with Alchemist?
How
Let's start with the Gold BBS.
Yeah,
he did a couple joints with him.
Yeah, he got a few. He actually do that too.
Currency did the joints with Wiz.
Somebody said something off top. I definitely
yeah.
I think that's a good.
Everybody know Wiz that.
Yeah.
I'm also I got familiar with. Well, I think I got familiar with Crit off that whole Catalactica was it mixtape or album?
That's an album.
I mean, I don't want to say I got familiar with it, but that junk like got so much replay value. Like,
yeah,
Like I don't know.
I did though.
Even Crit was here. His debut. Well, no, that's not debut
Yeah.
John. That's not his debut John at all. I'm sorry, but yeah. But the thing is, Crit gets better, like large steps from like album to album as far as production, sound, delivery, all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, his rollouts be
Big
like
Crit.
that too.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't want to stay too much on this topic. Thank you, Jasmine. But I don't want to stay too much on this
TT
topic.
Cruiser.
I mean, we on rap right now. Who do y'all consider the best rap groups? Top rap groups.
Top
Bones
5 rap
definitely
groups.
in there.
You gotta.
I'm gonna go ahead and start this.
Yeah, I'll go right after you.
Throw one out there. Just throw one out there.
All right, so I think
everybody got
the first one I'm gonna throw out. I'm assuming it's probably on everybody's top 5, but I'm gonna go with Outkast. I feel like Outkast is probably, in my opinion, number 1 rap group of all time. But I'd really be surprised if it wasn't everybody's top 5. But I mean, it is what it is. After that, I mean, this is a lot of this is really personal as well. But I would put Mobb Deep. For me personally, I used to listen to Mobb Deep heavily growing up, so that was one of my favorite rap groups. So I'm putting them in my top 5.
Okay.
3 6 Mafia speaks for itself, man. You know, in my opinion, the DNA of the rap that we listen to right now pretty much came from them. And every damn Cardi B song is some Project Pat shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
Gotta go down south with it.
The Locks, that's definitely the one. The Locks, Styles P, Jadakiss, Sheek Luch. I mean, come on, we all either Jadakiss or Styles.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody mess with what was cousin that joint? Ain't nobody mess with what was his name? Nah, not Sheek. J Hood. Ain't nobody mess with J Hood.
That's D Block. That's not the Locks.
J Hood.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go with the Clips. I'm gonna go with the Clips as my number 5. I'm gonna go with the Clips. Same, probably the classic albums, man. The probably first 2 albums are classic. So
that first,
without a doubt, the memories to their fans.
Yeah.
Even you can play them Clips right there.
Oh hell yeah. I used to love that shit. That
was DMX officially in the Locks?
Oh,
just straight
no. But
he did a lot of tracks with them, but he wasn't ever in the Locks. No.
Yeah. They in my top 5 though. Here's my top 5 for the rap.
Go ahead, knock it out. Everybody, knock yours out.
Yeah. I got number 5. I got number 5 Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh.
Number 4 Diplomats.
Oh.
Number 3 the Locks.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 the Fugees.
Okay.
And then number 1 UGK.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
RP the Pimp. Al, who you got, Al?
My bonus was the Clips too. I got like an asterisk by them.
Okay. Knock it out, Al. Knock it out.
Yeah, that's some tough shit.
Well, on the spot, Outkast, Outkast, the Fugees, fucking. I'm gonna throw this one in there. Bad Boys. I don't care about whatever y'all got to say.
Bad Boys or the band. DABAND. Okay.
They had their run, man. They had their run. I'm with that.
I don't know how many that is. UGK.
4. One more.
And did I say Outkast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I mean, I think my 5th one is Dipset. Like literally, like they're the way they went together. Pause. Like that joint was just unreal. That like that little run they had too.
Yeah.
Shaq, who you got? Top 5 rap groups.
So I had the Outkast in there. I got 8-Ball MJG.
2. All right.
I got Dipset.
Mm-hmm.
I need 2 more. Man, I got the same. I was gonna put Bad Boys in there just because of another variety.
Not cheating with that shit.
And they like you said, when you were saying how it was an era, like that era with Bad Boys was just dumb. Like they took over that whole era.
That was a label, not a group. But y'all cheating. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. They cheating.
Yeah.
I might as well say it's rock.
Right. Yeah.
Rock. Yeah.
I thought about that too.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, I'm gonna go Casimo. I know you're gonna drag this shit out.
You know
all right, groups, rap groups, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
They sold the most. UGK, the
Mhm.
realest. State Property, the most lyrics. Outkast, the most artistic shit. And I'm gonna fuck y'all with this one. The Commission. Y'all know who the Commission is?
Nori and them.
No, it's supposed to be. It was supposed to be Jay-Z. No, it was supposed to be Jay-Z and Big. Yeah.
Oh wow.
B.I.G. Yeah.
Really?
Commission. They used to call this shit the Commission. Yeah. So yeah. Bone
Yeah.
Thugs, UGK, State Property, Outkast, and the Commission. But the Commission probably got like 3 or 4
State Property.
tracks, so yeah.
Who the fuck was Nori?
Yeah, State Property was mine, so that was a good one.
Yeah.
What was that? The Firm?
That's the greatest.
The Firm was
rappers
was Nas and Nature and AZ and Foxy Brown. That was the Firm.
Who the fuck was Nori?
Yeah. And Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre.
Oh, Cormega. My fault.
Cormega.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
No, it was Nature.
No, Nature. My fault again. I'm sorry.
It was Nature. Cormega was.
Was with Nori when he said Nori. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Nori,
All right, Simo, hurry up.
All right, man. Of course,
my gosh.
The Locks. Y'all pretty much said everybody. The Locks. UGK.
I know who we didn't say.
I'm not having nobody in order or nothing. But Locks, UGK, Bone Thugs. Definitely.
Hey, Luda shit.
That's a good one. I guess I could throw I'll throw Outkast in the joint. I like Outkast.
I feel like you're gonna force, bro. Don't force it.
Yeah, right. I'm forcing it. Because I'm gonna have to go with that was 4, right? That was 4.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and end it off with TS Terror Squad.
Okay, I'll take that.
TS.
I'll take that. Cuban Links.
Not a bad way around it.
Fat Joe. Big Pun. Carter G.
MMG count as one or nah?
Nah. Well, they did 2 albums, so yeah, I guess.
No.
I guess it's
cheating. That's cheating.
They did 2 albums, so I guess it would be considered a group.
The Rock. Come on now.
But how many compilation albums did The Rock do?
I don't know.
Only had one. He only did one.
Yeah. The Dame Dash Presents jump.
They had all the man
with Champion.
Nah, I was talking about the Rock Live. The Rock Live.
Yeah, but that was like
even though that was Jay-Z album. That was
Jay-Z album. One of my favorite albums. Yeah.
Hey, Outkast out on my joint. I forgot Dipset. I fuck with Dipset way harder. Sorry.
Hey, but look. Speaking of groups and keeping your circle tight, you know what I mean? Let's jump into Flight Room Reviews. Flight Room Reviews.
What we got?
Judas and the Black Messiah. Has everybody seen this?
I didn't finish the joint.
Yep. This nigga always not watching the fucking review movies.
Dog, I went to sleep, dog. I was tired.
You had like 3 weeks, bro. Why you not watching these fucking movies? Nigga, tell me to watch every documentary, every fucking show. He be on the shit, but when I tell him watch a fucking movie, he don't watch the fucking movie.
I started the joint. I'm almost done with the joint, but I'm gonna just tell you,
like it's a book.
I'm gonna tell you, it is though. It is like a book though. It's history.
It's like an hour 40. Something like that.
That shit like 2 hours.
It is like 2 hours.
We talking about that's why I went to sleep, nigga. It's 2 hours.
That shit good though. That shit was alright. That shit was
that's
good.
The Lord of the Rings out this junk.
No, you slicing it.
Yeah, you tripping.
It was good though. It's good so far. What I've seen anyway. It seems like it's historically accurate or whatever, and and it's got a bunch of good young black actors in that joint. I like that I've seen in a bunch of other different movies or whatever. It's a good movie. It's a good movie so far. I didn't finish it, but it's a good movie. It seems to be historically accurate. It's good.
Let me move into the corner.
I'm enjoying it.
Hey, Shaq, you seen the joint?
Yeah.
All right. So, how you feel about Judas and the Black Messiah?
Yeah. So, it's a couple like scenes in there that I thought was amazing. You know what I mean? Like it almost like stood out. Like I think it probably will get awards for it. One of them was the interaction between the son and the father. When the son was like, why can't I do this and somebody else can when they're in the car or blah 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 blah? And he was like, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem fair. And he actually he talked about the law as well.
Shaq, we talking about the same joke?
You're about to say that sounds like the movie we talking about the other
American Skin. You fucked us up.
I'm thinking about the other one. Yeah, my bad. All right,
take the pressure
off me.
Studying too hard.
So change your mind. Right, y'all actually did that review already. Anyway.
Yeah, let me refresh your mind. I'm talking about.
Say I ain't see that.
Lakeith. I'm talking about David Lewis. Fred Hampton. We're talking about Judas and the Black Messiah.
All right, so so this is the thing. I like it. I like the representation. I like how they depicted the story. But I don't like the connotation, and I don't know if y'all are seeing like a stream of this where the black people are pulling on each other. Like I've seen these movies like a lot recently. That's and I remember Marcus saying too, like, they show you what they want to be in your head. I do feel like it's a lot, like just listen to, what the repetition, because it's a couple of movies that just came out where black people are turning on each other. That part I don't like, but I know it's, some of it's truthful. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But what are they trying to put in your head? You know what I mean? That's the part that I'm like, hey, like why did they play that character up so much in this movie? And to this day, he still thinks he ain't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like they did that interview of him.
No, he killed himself.
Oh no, he murdered himself.
No, but that's the thing. He murdered himself, but when he did that interview, he said, "Yeah, I did what I had to do." Remember?
Yeah.
At the end of the movie?
Yeah, but I mean, he was unsettled with himself after that shit. But I definitely understand where you're coming from.
That's because everything was when they did everything and he saw it on the news and he got the harsh, feedback from
the reality
the neighborhood. He himself didn't hold himself accountable. He was like, "Look, this is what I had to do. Blah 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 blah. I would have did the same thing." And then when everybody, saw it, and he probably got, hollered at and stuff, from his neighbors. Yeah, and then he
the original snitches get stitches.
Yeah,
one of them. But I do think that was telling. And the thing about that, like the first thing I thought about when I started watching the movie was Daniel. This is the second time he's been in this position to where a black person has turned on him. Remember Queen and Slim? Don't forget about that shit.
Yeah.
So
Yo,
I thought that was. Yeah, but I thought that was telling. I was like, dang, he signed on for that again. Like, I don't know. So I know what you're saying about depicting that whole message, because that's not even the only time I've seen that too. Like where a black person is helping to overthrow a powerful figure or something significant to the culture. But understand that's always their plot. That's always gonna be their plan. They gotta infiltrate the mission. They're gonna send one of our own. Like that shit's coming. You just got to be conscious, and I don't even know.
But we can't even really speak on that because it's a historically accurate.
Yeah, and it was back in like the 70s and all that. Like so
it's not like it's a fictional.
Hey, I like how they like bounce back and forth from like the PBS like documentary
the interview.
Yeah, like how that shit look so spot on like that. Yeah, I like that shit.
And he do like deserve all the accolades, every award, whatever, because it's like, man, being able to like replay that, because I wasn't even hip to I knew about Fred Hampton, but not like the depths of this shit.
Right.
Like,
I didn't know
like the whole
I know he was 21, bro. He was 21.
That fucked me up too.
Yeah, that shit was crazy to me. That shit was crazy.
And just like
and then O'Neal was 17 when he first got with the Panthers.
Bruh, that's crazy.
That was crazy. To me.
I thought all of it was crazy. Like even like how he was surrounded by like all of them were like leaders, all them Panther people doing like all that different shit. And I'm like, dang, they were so young. Like
right.
So I thought that was power. That was one of the powerful messages in that movie too. I don't want people to lose sight of that. And the women, I feel like the women were some powerful figures, especially back in that day. Like
old girl in the back seat, she was.
That's how you hold it down, yeah, bro. Like, oh my god, yeah. Like I thought that shit was dope too for the movie. Like how everything came together, like especially the timing in the world we're in, like for the culture too, and to educate us on that. That's important because we see that snake action, that snake culture all the time. Like music, motherfuckers turning on each other, all types of stuff. Like I don't know, but I feel like they do kind of put that out there to kind of create that message, depict the message.
Yeah. And see,
that's a good movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I don't think anything was necessarily inaccurate, but I just think, you know, it's the message that we're hearing repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't our fault. Y'all told on each other. Like that pisses me off. Yeah. But it is what it is. I mean, hey, you gotta receive what you receive.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah. And another thing I picked up from the movie was like if you paid attention to every time there was a police shooting, it wasn't like it wasn't like a mission. It wasn't like, okay, we about to go, like it wasn't a plan. It wasn't like we about to go infiltrate this right here. We're gonna go down here. This our plan. We're gonna hit that street. You're gonna go through the back door. Like remember the one shooting when the one dude shot the cops inside the store. He was just standing outside smoking a cigarette. Then he saw the cops running the store. He was like, "Why are you in my neighborhood?" Boom, 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 boom. Just started shooting at the cops and asked no questions.
Right.
Then the other time, remember when that same dude died,
Ashton
and then
Sanders,
his friend was like going around looking for him. Remember, and then he went to the guy's house and he dropped the gun on the ground. His friend. The guy called the police and was like, "Hey, this dude walking around with this big ass gun." Then there became another police shooting because he ended up killing another cop, but it wasn't based in the mission. It was just some random shit. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So then after that, what happened? Another cop got killed. And what did the cop say? Then in that next scene, you saw how the cops was sitting outside. Was like, oh wait, did this happen before or after? Remember that scene? I remember a cop got shot. Remember when the cop was like saying that racist shit? They was like posted up outside was saying racist shit. And they was like, yeah, because your little buddies out here, your Panther shot a cop. Now we have to have more police presence in your neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? So the big thing that I picked up was that whenever there was a police shooting, it really wasn't no plan. It really wasn't no mission. It was always like random acts of violence. You know what I'm saying? Or not even random acts of violence. It was just like random circumstance that caused a police shooting, but it was never like a mission. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was interesting in that one scene. Yeah, it was. But so no, I'm talking about what happened. Like, all right, this is what I mean. Mm-hmm. The scene, because you're saying they're provoked. You talking like historically, like the Black oppression. I'm talking about what led to the actual individual shootings. So when I'm talking about like that scene when I said the guy dropped the gun on the ground, his black friend called the cops on him and said this nigga wilding outside, running around with a big ass gun. That attracted the police to him. Then the kid running around with the gun shot the cops in order, I guess, because he was in fear. I was a Panther 2 on the run. You know he a dead man. You a Panther on the fucking run. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up killing the cop. Then that it was like it was damn near like warfare. It was like gang warfare between the Panthers and the cops. If you watched the movie and you did not know the backstory of the Panthers, it would look like just gang warfare. That's what, and I feel like that's what the movie kind of was depicting, because it was never a fucking mission. It was like, oh, you killed my homie. Oh, I'm gonna kill your homie. Oh, you killed my homie. That's what it looked like to me. It just looked like niggas retaliated all the way to the point where they went in and they shot up Fred Hampton shit. Because if you're watching the movie, I think the Panthers killed at least like 3 or 4 cops in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So, and every time it escalated, it got worse. Every time after the cop got shot, the situation and the pressure got worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? So
how much do you think that part is? How much do you think that part is accurate, or you know what I mean? Because to make it like, you know, non-sensible violence, like how much you think that was Hollywood pressure?
I mean, you tell me. Put it like this, right? Because we were just talking. We literally were just saying, oh, well, this is a historically accurate movie. Like, what do we choose? What part of it do we want to be accurate, and what part we don't want? Like, at the end of the day, we really don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, they're making it seem like these was unprovoked acts of violence. It's like, oh, okay, that's Hollywood doing that. But then if the white cop kills a black guy, oh, that's accurate. But if we say it was unprovoked, then that's Hollywood playing around. Like, how do we like? You see what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, I can just go what I saw in the movie. Like, you really don't know at the end of the day. We do know that Fred Hampton did get murdered. We did say that. We did see the shit that it was those 90 fucking shots to win.
Yeah,
that was definitely that was factual. But as far as like all the other shit, like obviously it's the shit said inspired by true events, which means that obviously all of this ain't going to be
roughly true.
It said inspired by true.
Probably like 65% true.
So that's the thing, and I think to that. Yeah, to that point, I think there's some. You got to take it with a grain of salt, right? Because I think even if it is accurate, maybe they left out the parts where what I'm saying, that it was some intelligent conversations where the Black Panthers are coming together and they're saying let's do this and this and this, and then it turned wrong for some reason. You know what I mean? Like that to your point. It was depicted like everything was like ad hoc and like just spur of the moment type shit. But if you see who they were as a people, they were organized. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a lot of stuff that's left out. And I you know what I'm saying? Like who I think,
and it's being told from different perspectives.
Exactly.
Hey, you know what's funny though? How they would show you events like this and you can watch Snowfall and events like that, and you would see all this fucking like higher government intervention or any any type shit like that, and people will still call people today conspiracy theorists when you think certain black movements wasn't fucking infiltrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't think black movements now are infiltrated or just totally fabricated?
Oh yeah, nah, but that's what I mean. Like you saw how like the government had to. They made it their mission to stop the power move.
But especially like when he was powered up with poor white people, poor Puerto Rican people, people that's fighting against the oppression of
poor. What do you say the poor?
I'm saying that's the most dangerous shit. He was teaming up with white people in certain areas, teaming up with Puerto Rican in certain areas.
He was making
that's when it was a problem for them.
Yeah, exactly. Because they didn't see color anymore.
But they gonna take that group out. So what makes you question that certain groups that's allowed to run freely now? You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense?
No, that makes
something that's a threat they're gonna take out, but something that's not a threat they're gonna let fly. Does that make you raise an eyebrow?
I mean,
it's not a threat to the government.
But just look at it. Look at it. I mean, but look at the scene. Remember the scene when he went into the when they went into the one gang territory and they walked into that one room and it was like 90 200 niggas with guns. Remember when they walked in that room and they showed the circle like around the room, every nigga in that room. Remember when they went to the gang territory? Them niggas had military worth of weapons, and they was talking about Fred Hampton in real life was going around on all the different gangs. He said they was trying to find what they called the brothers on the block. That's what they were saying. They said that's the people they was trying to recruit, brothers on the block. So it's like just let you know, like he was going around like the nigga was trying to create an army. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was going around with like that scene showed you. You see how many guns them gang members had. But my question is, who was those guns for the gang members? Who was those guns for?
But that's what I'm saying. Like the same thing with Freeway Ricky Ross or Franklin Saint and Snowfall. Like the CIA, FBI, use people, and then what makes you think today they're not doing the same shit? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
We get called conspiracy theories. This is like true events, but we get called conspiracy theory.
And history repeats itself.
Yeah, come on, man. Get out of here.
It's crazy though, and it's the depiction in the movie is always gonna show you what's going on. Like even though that was back whenever. Now it's just more hush hush, but the shit is probably more digital. Cameras, drones, shit like that.
But what I want to do real quick, can we go around the room? Can we go around the room real quick and what do y'all rate this movie? The people that seen this movie, and I want to because I got I'm doing a little experiment right now.
Okay.
What do y'all rate this movie?
I give it a 9.
What from
A 9? That's generous as fuck. Okay, P give it a 9.
You said generous?
Yeah, that's generous as fuck.
I was gonna say 8.5. I was gonna say 8.5.
No.
8.5.
Solid. You gotta give it a solid number. What do you give this movie?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna do some decimals.
What do you give this movie? A what? What do you give it?
7.
All right,
I give it a 7.
P. Okay, a 7. P. What do you give it?
I'll give it an 8.
An 8. Okay. Shaq, what do you give it?
I'll give it a 7.
7. Corey, what you? An 8. Mm-hmm. You only seen like 2 parts of the goddamn movie.
But it's historically accurate. But you know,
no, the reason I gave it an 8 is because
Al, you seen the movie?
Not applicable.
Okay. All right,
it's what you expected to be, so I give it an 8.
No. I don't want to say it's what you expect. I feel like a lot of that shit you felt a lot of them scenes though. Like that's why I said it was like it was a good movie because you know movies that could connect and you can feel they get a little higher rating in my book.
What you give it, Remy, please?
I'll give it a 6 for real.
Oh, a 6er?
Yeah.
Damn, a D?
Above average.
Yeah.
The acting was amazing. You gotta.
That's why.
Yeah.
I think the casting was great too, and I just love how it was
good on the cast.
Yeah, like all that. How they even brought back the setting us back in that time.
Yeah.
Frame, and like I said, it's a movie that I don't think anybody was thinking about. Nobody was thinking about this man. It came out of nowhere. That's why I said it was that much more. It was decent. It was decent.
It's decent.
It made you go do your research after. I feel like good movies always do that. They make you go look for more information about that shit.
Yeah.
So that rounds to.
Yeah, I definitely did some more research. I did.
What's a round?
Yeah, I agree.
It rounds to a 7. What I want to do is I want to let people know if you go into our link tree or you go in this description of this show right now. I started a watch list on IMDb, and you can watch everything. You can see everything we reviewed, and we're gonna start rating movies correctly. So we reviewed Soul, American Skin, Malcolm Marie, and now Judas and Messiah.
With a new system of Ebert.
Yeah, so we gave it a 7. We ain't even do the other ones. We're gonna do the other ones later, but yeah.
Are we gonna do always full numbers, or can we start with the decimals?
Huh?
Got to do a whole number.
We're going to have to round up. We're going to round up and round down because it's whole numbers in this show.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, if y'all haven't done so already, make sure you like the button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that way you can be notified of any comments or any different additional content that we provide in it at any given time. So you can always be in the know if you hit the like, and you can also be in the know if you hit the subscribe. So yeah. The one thing I did know, or I've been listening to like some of the Daniel Kaluuya's interviews, and that junk like always threw me off. Like how this is a true British actor, true British actor, but he's
same
playing,
with Franklin
like,
Saint,
playing these English roles, and it was just like it was just mind-boggling to me, like how you're able to play these roles, whereas though you're so
certain
much
dialect is it.
Yeah, and that's not. But the Obama said he had to go to an opera class. He went to not an opera class. He had an opera coach teach him, and then he also learned like different gospel singing to help him get the dialect of Fred Hampton. I was like, damn, dog, that's like unreal because he said he's not even what's the word?
Funny too.
What's the word for the trained actors is like technically trained or clinically trained or whatever.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Do you think it seems like the typecasting a little bit?
Huh?
And I'm saying with Daniel Kaluuya, it seems like he kind of always playing these like racial like characters. Like every movie he in has like a racial. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Is like you think there's something to that? You know what I'm saying? It's like almost like he kind of typecasted into those roles. Almost like how what's his name was who passed away? how all his movies were kind of like the same kind of
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick, like all the time. It was like the same kind of shit.
But it's the same squad. Ryan Coogler. Coogler. He was the executive producer of this jump. So.
Oh yeah.
But I wonder if it's not. I wonder if it's typecasting or if it's them Bama's are like, man, I'm really trying to do some inspirational pieces as well. Because I remember that's what Chad was saying as well. So I know some of them are probably typecasted, but I know, like Chad said, he was like trying to make sure he was always making pieces that was.
I would agree with that because it's not like it's no shitty regular ass movie and nothing that he's in. He's in some.
To your point, like you said, that's like all the same camp. I feel like that he's one of the like one of the core people of that, like kind of foundation of bringing back the whole black film and like educating people and everything. It's like him, Michael B, Michael Coogler,
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, Ryan. I said Michael, my bad, Ryan. And then there's probably like a couple more. Who's dude from Moonlight?
Marsha Shalley.
The Green Book.
Green Book.
Right. And it's a couple of females too. I think Lupita, she be on her shit.
Yeah. Even the girl in this one, Smith.
I don't know her name either.
Fishing.
She's good though.
Yeah. I think it's like
your name like Fish.
It's like 10 people on it.
Yeah. Just like studios got to do that shit because you want to see familiarity. When you see like an actor, you be like, okay, this actor is in this, so it brings this crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like when you watching, I don't know, wrestling.
Yeah, it also might be bringing back that run too. Like, remember how in the 90s and the 2000s it was like the same similar actors and majority of the black movies where it was like Nia Long, Jada Pinkett Smith,
over and over and over.
Yeah, you can swap them out who was going to be in which one, but now it's probably similar.
Okay, so asking that, Al, talking about celebrity shit real fast. I need y'all to go real fast. Lightning round, another again. What celebrities y'all think can make a jump to presidency? Because we just had a celebrity president, and honestly, I think all presidents are celebrities nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It gives you to a certain status. So, like, who do you think I was going to make to the jump from Hollywood to the White House?
I'm going with The Rock.
Yep, I agree with Corey. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He looked prime for the shit.
He looks so political. Who doesn't fuck with The Rock? And he just like he's almost like that. He's multicultural. You know what I'm saying?
Hawaiian, like Barack Obama, Hawaiian.
That's interesting. But I can definitely see him like 5-10 years. I can see that motherfucker doing that shit real talk.
And break your nose too, like Barack Obama.
Nah, Barack too cool to fight.
Y'all ain't hear Barack say he I don't know what he said when he was in Hawaii. He broke one of his friends' nose for calling him a coon.
Shit.
Y'all ain't hear that?
Put your ass up with the J though.
Anybody in the comments? Y'all got a recommendation? Who y'all want to see in the White House from Hollywood? Even though they all Hollywood actors.
Ain't nobody want to see Kanye, huh? Hell no.
But it just don't make sense.
Nah, fuck no. This nigga is.
You say Marcus? Marcus who?
I said Mark. I think Mark Cuban can definitely. I can see him running for president.
Yeah,
I like.
Remember, he's been the social conscious for a minute. He's on the show. He's the richest person on the damn show. You know what I'm saying? He's young enough to still be able to. He deals with a lot of black athletes. You know what I'm saying? So he got a little hipness to him. You know what I'm saying? That he could probably help him appeal to the masses. So it's just young people in general. So yeah, I think Mark Cuban can definitely be one of those guys.
Especially for those that said they voted for Trump because he was a businessman. I like Mark Cuban.
Nigga, shit, the United States is a business.
Motherfucking The Rock to be vice president, this nigga's in there. He's in there.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I said Mark Cuban as well for the simple fact that Obama started from. I mean, he got one of those success stories as well, where he started from nothing. What he started from, like being a bartender, dropping out of school, and everything like that. So, like that success story is probably one of those.
I prefer his, his run. You know what I mean? Versus other people who are like, rubbing shoulders against, the power elites. I actually prefer his. Yeah, I actually prefer his run.
He's like really self-made.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I fuck with him.
That's a really good one, Mark. That's a really good one.
I was gonna say so if we going along that line, we could say like Elon Musk and
I don't know. He's not American.
Yeah, he's not American. He's like, where was he born? Like South
what
Africa.
about Bill Gates?
Somewhere.
He's freaking rich.
Bill Gates.
Yeah,
But I think Bill
Fuck
Gates
no.
can like run more shit outside of presidency, so I don't think he'll be ever be
I ain't
president.
working with Bill Gates.
I did think about that, Shaq. Though I did.
There's
think
too
about
many
that.
conspiracy theories around that nigga, so I'm good.
All right, think about all the Trump history, what he had. I think it's possible. That's all I'm saying. I feel like,
Oh, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible.
and he can play the whole humanitarian card.
Savior.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't know though. It's not every day I see a damn post about somebody talking about Bill and Melinda Gates and
That's because who you follow, nigga. That's but like,
that's your cookies.
but the national, the national conception is like, oh, he's saving us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the whole theme. You know what I'm saying? And I can't talk for it. I know he's helped. He's created some vaccines, but I also know that there's casualties among that too.
Yeah. Why do you think it's like that? Why do you think they pulling him up?
That's a good question. Maybe it's because they try to big up him, to become something. That's a good
That's what I'm thinking.
Why are they presenting him as like a savior? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know he's done humanitarianism work. I know he's been to Africa, blah blah blah. But there's also other people that's done that. So why you know what I'm saying? Why are they pushing him?
Who else? Who else y'all got?
I got Andrew Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo, and the only reason why he's kind of
150% see that.
Yeah, he's already in the spotlight, and like people.
So hold on, you said this is supposed to be a celebrity or what?
No,
this is already a politician.
I mean, he already in New York. They're already talking about him on.
Yeah,
he already came too. Yeah.
I feel like everybody from New York get that chance. It was Bloomberg and Giuliani. You know what I'm saying?
Celebrity. You can't say Giuliani not a celebrity.
No, he got like
his little brother trying to clean it up for him on CNN. His little brother trying.
Giuliani was a celebrity, like how the whole case against Frank Lucas and all them. Yeah,
that shit.
He fucked.
Yeah, that motherfucker was in movies, all types of stuff. But he like got too much. He was in too much bullshit to be president. Like he got too much shit. He had his hands in too much like nonsense for real. It could like really come out.
I got a couple.
Giuliani ain't doing shit.
I got you already know this shit because I mean, especially now with the whole woman and you know what I mean, and her name was already brought up.
What's
but Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Yeah.
So I think
she got her own network. She can push her own propaganda.
Billionaire.
Yeah.
I think it would have happened already.
No.
This still can happen. And
then,
she's aligned with every.
Does she want to do that though? Does she want to do that?
I think she does.
The whole thing, like with Michelle Obama, does she want to do that?
I think they do.
Michelle don't. Michelle's still youthful. Oprah is like on. That's what it is. They like capitalizing on their legacy. What more could she do? Like that would be, perfect for her to be president.
I got two more.
Yeah, hit them.
Another actor, and all these. I want y'all to know all these presidents are actors. But another actor, Sir Tom Hanks, because he's tied to.
Oh yeah, he got my vote. I wouldn't vote for him because he's tied to Epstein. He's tied to Democratic Party, all that shit. So why not? They all getting the fun. and then lastly, this is actually a pick that I would choose. I would probably vote for because I feel like we need some type of religion in the White House, and I don't feel he's been compromised. He's youthful. He's a motivational speaker, hailing from the University of Florida. The the Savior's Southpaw. Tim Tebow, yeah.
I can see that.
I think he'd be a good ass president, bro.
Hey, I would vote.
I would vote for Tim Tebow, bro.
10 years, bro. 10 years. I swear to God.
Don't smoke.
That could really go down.
I need to hear the economic.
Hey,
Hey,
I
What is your foreign policy, sir?
Hey,
I
I 90% agree, but think if we got a whole war coming.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Think what type of mentality he would have.
I don't care about that. He gonna show up front line. He gonna fucking bash somebody.
Yeah, that's a football player though. That's still a football player at heart.
No, bro. Have you ever heard him speak? He doesn't.
Did you ever speak when he lost to Tennessee?
He said,
I mean, bro, I guarantee you, it's niggas in the military who be blowing niggas' heads off with soft voices. Like that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga voice don't mean that.
Did you hear when he lost
to
Tennessee?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to hear what he's saying. Like his premise is you cannot hurt a fly. That's his premise. His premise is if you kill an insect, you gotta pray for that shit.
T-Bo.
I'm with you, P-Shack.
That's
I
all
can
I'm
see
saying.
that, man.
That's all I'm saying. Like everything else, I think
We're gonna be speaking Chinese or Russian.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think he says that
Man.
They bring it up in here.
You're right though. You're right. I feel like they would try him.
They would try.
Exactly. Yeah. On
they would
day
try
one.
He would be
Hold on, bro.
They try Tebow just because he's a nice guy. They would try him.
On day one.
Hold on, bro. To close out. We run up on time. To close out, and we making a big jump. Do body counts still matter in 2021? Because we're talking about Tim Tebow with no body count allegedly. Do body counts count in 2021?
Ooh.
Do they?
I don't think
Y'all
so.
can scary.
I don't think so.
Scary.
I don't think so.
Not to most motherfuckers.
We are grown out here. It's 2021.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't have to worry about that personally. I'm married.
If a female was in college and shit, I already know what it is. If she went to school.
Does it matter to you? What does it mean? What does it mean? What's the context? Like, does it matter to you? Does it matter to other people? Like, what is the? You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean,
like, do you care about your own body?
Let's go on the concourse. We need to hear from you.
Let's throw a scenario out here. So, like, you with somebody.
Can you be a little bit more specific?
Yeah, you with somebody for let's say 2 years, right? And you serious, like you thinking about making the next step, and you find out you got like a 55 body count. Who change your mentality?
That's some chamber.
I mean, I'll put it like this, right? All right, 55 body count. Of course, that's going to change your perspective, but like at the end of the day. How do you really know? You never really gonna fucking know at the end of the day.
No,
so you might as well just roll. You really never going to know. So it don't fucking matter, bro. It really don't.
Oh no!
As long as you don't know all the niggas, it really don't matter. As long as you don't know all 55 of them niggas, then I guess.
But what if you know 2? Out of 50, you could probably know like 2, 3. That's a problem.
Yeah, especially in the DMV. Yeah.
Or it could be a problem. I don't know.
2 or 3 is a problem. 2 or 3 is a problem.
Depends on how deep y'all work. Honestly, the bodies don't count after like 30 annual, because when motherfuckers is trying to get married and all that, they don't, that stuff goes out the window sometimes. I've seen some ratchets get married.
Oh yeah, I've seen that too.
I've seen some crazy shit. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't even know if that counts.
But at the same,
be marrying strippers, all types of stuff.
At the same time, though, like, wouldn't you want somebody that know all the bells and whistles?
That know what's happened in my past life?
No. I heard somebody say this. Like, wouldn't you? I think it was Gilly. He was like, wouldn't you want somebody that's experienced to like put it on you or some shit like that? Because of course, like, you know what I mean. I mean, not getting away as far as like body count, but I'm talking about bed experience. You would want somebody bed experience. You don't want somebody that's like a fucking lame duck in a jump. You want somebody with some type of bed experience.
Right, some stimulation. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely.
But at the same time, you don't want a fucking slur of all slurs to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause don't they say like all that's like you can pass all them spirits and shit. So yeah, on a spiritual level, you don't want all that shit, but at the same time, you don't want a fucking a lame duck because you're gonna get bored with that for real.
And that's true.
Yeah, I also think when you reach a certain point, I don't know what that point is, but when you reach a certain point, that shit ain't like for a woman too. It's not even like it's not as meaningful. You know what I'm saying? The shit is just an activity for them at a certain point. And I think it's the same for us too. Like I'm gonna be honest, like you know what I'm saying. You remember Wilt Chamberlain saying he was with like 1,000 motherfuckers?
Mm-hmm.
Right, that just sound like a task at that point.
Yeah. Just think at what point where he was like, all right, this again. You know what I'm saying? Let me knock it out and let me get to the next shit. So it's a certain point. I don't know what that point is, but that shit desensitizes you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, his shit was just muscle memory. He probably could just see some shit.
It's like at a certain point, you and that person. It's like I don't know, like tango or salsa dancing. Like you gotta know your partner. You know what I mean? You gotta know what what buttons to push. So if you just running off jumps again and again and again and again, like there's no connection. So yeah,
that's what I was gonna say too. It's like way more substance.
Isn't that like kind of like if you just running through jumps like that, like, or same with a female, if you run through jumps, like what is the objective? Like is there like a mental illness or some shit doing that shit? That gotta be like a mental illness or some shit.
Yeah, that's definitely some trauma in there. But that's what I mean. That's why you start reaching for other shit outside of it. It's just like sex is probably the thing that connects you and this person. But you just, you know what I mean? It's more shit you get from them. Could be money,
like it's like you can't really enjoy. I mean, people say they like nymphos and shit, but when as a nympho, wouldn't you get more pleasure in somebody that knows your body, what button to push, what how you like it, where to put your leg and shit like that? Like you would enjoy that shit more than just racking up a bunch of bodies. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah,
no, that is real. That is real.
I think it's like
even just in general.
Like, some people might have like that. You know how junkies who got that whole yearn to like do bungee jumping and jump out of damn planes and shit like that. I feel like it might be like that where you know what I'm saying? It's a high that they gotta keep getting, and keep having. You know what I'm saying? And there's no connection. That's right. That's true.
Or playing like a video game and you always trying to beat like a high score or some shit like that. Yeah. I mean, we can carry this on to overtime or something if y'all want to talk about that, or in the comments y'all want to hit us up on Instagram and expand on it, or we're always looking for a female perspective. Last week we had a female guest. We didn't really talk about stuff like this, but we're open to female guests. Open to all guests.
Definitely.
You want to push your brand, you want to push your business, you want to push your ideas, fuck with us. It's the Flight Room Podcast. Hit us up in the comments. Hit us up on Linktree. Scan that right there. Hit us up with the merch. You know what I'm saying? We got the merch. We got the fucking hoodies. We got the fucking tees. We got the socks. We got the leggings. I want to see some leggings on somebody. I want to see the fucking tanks on somebody. It's getting warm out here.
Can I hit them one time, though? Can I hit them one time?
It's a big old sale, big baby. Can y'all see the link right there? Hit the link right there in the topics. It's the Flight Room Podcast. Like, subscribe, follow us, engage with us. Hit him, Corey.
Holla.